Welcome to Signatures, everyone. Hello. Oh, hi. Welcome, Amal Bhai. How are you? Good morning. Yes, Amal Bhai. I'm good too. Thank you so much for asking. Hi, Divya. Welcome. Oh, sounds interesting. Thank you. You're most welcome, dear. Hi, Rishi. Welcome, Rishi. Hey, Bhavya. Welcome, everyone. How are you? Welcome, Bhavya. Hey, Kendra. How are you? Here is your beautiful name. Okay, you will like that. 7 8. Hi, Asma. Thank you so much, Livia. That's so kind of you. Hey, Asma. Lieke. Hi. Hello, welcome. Oh, you're most welcome, dear. Sharifa is here. Hi, Sharifa. Okay, sure, welcome. Chloe. Hi, Chloe, welcome. How are you? Hey, Anna, welcome. Anna and Eva. Hi, Eva. Dahlia is here. Hi, Yuka. Here is a beautiful name. Arden. Hi. Lily. Welcome, Lily. You're most welcome. Thank you so much for joining. So, so Langeles here. Hi, Eva. Analise. Welcome. Dema is here. Welcome, Dema. Hey, Niharika. Hi, Niharika. Welcome. Manu. 5 years old. Willow is here. He Lois. Hi. Welcome, Ishika. Anji is here. Carla. Hi, Carla. Welcome. K Ishika. Welcome, Ishika. Here is yours. MakaNA. Welcome, Makana. Hello is here. Hello, welcome. Hi, Hadi. Okay, Andy is here. Mohit. Hi, Mohit. You're most welcome. Hi, Mia. Frida is here. Hi, Alex. Oh, Adit. Aditya. Yes, of course. Why not? Here is yours. Thank you so much for joining the game, dear. Hi, Sela. Okay, Leanne. Leanne is here. Hi, Navya. Welcome. Sonia is here. Hi, Sonia. Hi, Rinola. Rinola, welcome back. How are you, bro? Here is yours. Okay, and mantra. Hi, Maya is here. Hi, Asya. Megan is here. Hi, I don't know. Don't forget Megan. No, no. Done. Samantha is here. Hi, Samantha. How are you? I am good. What about you? Haris. Welcome. Okay, Yusman is here. Here is yours. And Mary. Hi, Mary. Welcome. Hi, Ashley. Ashley and Moshi is here. Welcome. This is really sweet. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Amulbhai. Hey, Yatwan. Welcome. Here is yours. Angare. Hi. Ethan is here. Hi, Ethan. Thank you so much for joining. Hi, Damon is here. Hi, Damon. Welcome. Bonnie. Hi. Here is yours. Okay, Wave. Hi, Wave. Tanvi. And Emilia. Hi, Emilia. Okay, and Ichole. Almost on my way. Nicole is here. Lily is here. Riley. Okay, Joanne is here. Bruna. Hi, Bruna. Hi, Joanne. Okay, Bella is here. Hi, Bella. Noela. Hi, Noela. Oh, here is your cute name. Thank you so much for joining. Milana is here. Hi, Milana. Welcome. Amelia. Hi, Amelia. Sabrina. Hi, Sabrina. Bruna is here. Hi, Bruna. Talvinder. Hi. Here is yours. Okay, who is next? Rachel. Hi, Rachel. Welcome. Hey, Mason. Welcome. Mubin is here. Hi, Mubin. Thank you so much for joining. Neil is here. Guys, please ignore the background noises. Lucas, welcome. Piyu is here. Welcome, Sanjay. How are you? Lapka is here. Hi. Bruna. Sorry, I don't understand this language, but I think here's your name. Okay, who is next? Sabi is here. Hi, Sabi. Nora. Hi, Nora. Aubrey. Hey, Aubrey. Welcome. Here is yours. Oh, I. Camila is here. Hi, Camila. Of course, sing by Carmena. Hi, Carmena. Welcome. You're most welcome, dear. Hi, Tasneem. Welcome. Of course, I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for being here always for me. Hi, Zoe. Welcome. Eva, I really appreciate that. Hey, Eva. And who is next? You're most welcome. Teresa is here. Hi, Teresa. Sophia. Hi, Sophia. Let me clean this first. Hi, Daniela is here. Daniela, welcome. Robia, welcome. Thank you so much for joining here. Zoe, um, LA, no, I'm right. Aishu is here. Hi, Aishu. Lara, hi. Okay, Bruna, hi. Momo, hi, Momo, welcome. Deepika, hi, Deepika, how are you? Here is yours. Sakila is here. Hi. Welcome. Revan. Welcome, Revan. Anand. Hi, Anand. Welcome. Here's Sophia. Hi, Sophia. Here is yours. Ruby. Hi, Ruby. Mirha. Welcome, Mirha. How are you? Anik is here. Hi, Anik. Okay, who is next? Rian. Rian, welcome. A-Y-E. No, I'm right. I'm not reading mask. Rian is here. Hi, Gauri. Welcome. Here is yours. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Please double tap on your screens to like the live and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, who is next? Ella. Ella, welcome. Okay, Pedro. Hi. Who is next? Luah. Hi. Thank you. Aloha is here. Welcome. Who is that? Liam. Hi, Liam. Srushti. Srushti. Welcome. Nathan. Hi, Nathan. Sana. Hi, Sana. Thank you so much for subscribing. What is your name? Hi, Arden. You're most welcome, dear. Lene. Lene is here. welcome back. How are you? Kate is here. Welcome. Hallie is here. Hi. Okay, Zoe 67. Kenzie is here. Hi, Kenzie. Thank you so much for joining here. Here is your beautiful name. Daleyza. Welcome. Sagar. Hi, Sagar ji. Welcome. Haley. Hayleigh. Welcome. Selena is here. Hi. Oh, thank you so much. Cashton is here. Hi. Paige, Paige. Welcome. Clara. Hi, Clara. And hi, and Liz. Hi. Oh, thank you so much for the compliments, guys. Please double tap on your screen. Memphis. Oh, Memphis, welcome back. How are you? Here is your beautiful name. Thank you so much for joining the game. Anjana is here. Hi, Anjana ji. How are you? Victoria is here. Hi, Victoria. Persona. Hi, Persona. Welcome. Okay, who's next? Kira. Hi. Cambrai. Cambrie. Welcome, Cambrai. Nima. Hi, Nima. Elise is here. Hi, Elise. Vanu. Hi, Vanu. Lainey. Let me drink some water, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. Ali is here. Hi, Kama. Welcome. Sana and Lisa. Hi, how are you? Okay, Norman is here. Hi, Norman. Welcome. Page. Oh God. Hi, Page. Vivi. Hello, buddy. How are you? I'm good. What about you? Thank you so much for asking. Hasek, welcome back, bro. How are you? Lily is here. Hi, Lily. Bina. Hi. Riddhi is here. Hi, Riddhi. Welcome. Kmuichiro. Welcome. Melly is here. Right. Okay. Yes, yours. Arbaz is here. Welcome, Arbaz. How are you? Umar. Hi, Umar. Okay, Gab. Hi. Fadil is here. Hi, Fadil. Welcome. Remember other girl. What is your name? Metal is here. Javi. Hi, Javi. Welcome. ZZA. Hi. Joshua. Welcome. Joshua. Hi. Elena is here. Welcome, Elena. Here is yours. I have to show my mom. What is your name, dear? I'll write again just for you. Smile is here. Thank you so much. Thanks, buddy. What is your name? Smile, I guess. Hey, Martha. Willow is here. Hi, Willow. Christopher. Christo. Her is here. Hi. Okay, Gab. Okay, okay. Here is yours. Thank you so much for joining, brother. And your name is done at 20 minutes of the live, so you can watch my live later as well if you want a screenshot of your name. Dana is here. Princess. Hi, Princess. Welcome. You're most welcome. Hi, Tina. Thank you so much. Nope is here. That's so kind of you. Odeyamel. Odeyamel is here. Welcome. You're most welcome, dear. Thank you so much. So glad to have you here. Hi, Mariam. Welcome. Oh, hi, Yashika. Welcome, Yashika. Here is yours. Aurelien. Hi. You're most welcome, dear. MCKENNA. Welcome. I have uploaded a Q&A video on my channel. If you wanna know about me, you can watch that video. Hey Anna, welcome. Sophia. Hi Sophia. Oh Maria, Maria. Hey Maria, welcome. FLOR. Hi. Soumya is here. Hi Soumya ji. How are you? Joy. Hi Joy. No, please don't spam with my name. Okay, Yusuf is here. Hi, Yusuf. Liliana is here. Hi, Liliana. Here is your beautiful name. Fansa. Hi, Fansa. How are you? Okay, Yasmin is here. Hi, Yasmin. Welcome. Here is yours. Riley. Hi, Riley. Thank you so much for joining. Damaris is here. Damaris. Hi, Damaris. Okay, Alexa is here. Hi, Alexa. Okay, who is next? Maria. Hi, Maria. Renata. Renata. Welcome. You're most welcome. Fatima. Hi. Didy. Welcome. Shrishti. Hi, Shrishti. Welcome. Eliana. Uh, uh, Ilyana. Elyana. Ilyana, welcome. Yamil, welcome, Yamil. Here is yours. Okay, Briggs is here. Hi. Pradykach. Welcome. Afet is here. Hi. Welcome. KQUELLA. Here is yours. Marcy is here. MERCEY. Hi. 6-7 is here. Good morning to you too. Have a good day. Deborah, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Melissa. Hi, Melissa. Rosie. ROSY. Welcome. Okay, Chloe is here. Hi, Chloe. Okay, NULADHMA. Hi. Robert is here. Hi, Robert. Here is yours. I'm doing good. What about you? Thank you so much for asking. Aiden. Okay, Iman is here. Welcome. Melanie. MELANY. Welcome, Melanie. Alison. Hi, Alison. Welcome. Good. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Adrian is here. Good to hear. Okay, let me clean this first. No 6-7. Okay, no 6-7. Danya. Brandon is here. Hey Brandon, how are you doing, bro? Here is a beautiful name. Rene. Cherish. Hi, Cherish. Welcome. Hey, Victoria. Oh, Trostan, welcome. Victoria, hi. Troystan. Oh, you're most welcome. Thank you so much. Hi, Trostan. Welcome. Alifa is here. Hi. Maya. Hi, Maya Isabella. Isabella. Hi. My name, what is yours? Elma. Hi, Elma. Okay, Nora. Hi, Nora. Welcome. Raya. Hi, Raya. Thank you so much. Dante is here. Hi, Dante. Oh, Duge. Hi. Khanaleigh. Welcome. Here is yours. You're most welcome, Alma. Thank you so much for joining, dear. Hi, Kavita is here. Welcome, Kavita. Deanne. Dean. Hi, Deanne. You're most welcome. Thank you. Alfredo. Hi, Alfredo. Jennifer is here. Hi, Jennifer. Here is your beautiful name. Okay, Emily. Hi, Emily. Isabella. Your name is done, but okay, if you want a screenshot of your name is here again, and it is done at 27 minutes almost. Hannah. Bobber. Hi. Okay, Izzy. Izzy, welcome. Okay, Yasmin is here. Hi, Yasmin. Okay, Sophia. Hi, Sophia. Welcome. Sarah, hi. Welcome. You're most welcome, dear. Marian is here. Hi, Marian. How are you? Carol. Karol. Hi, Carol. Annie. Hi, Annie. Arely. Hey, Arely. Hello, Safa. Welcome. Hi. Welcome. Here is yours. Udesh is here. Hi, Udesh. Maggie. Hi, Maggie. Here is your yummy, yummy name. Sarah is here. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Welcome. You're most welcome. Scarlett. Hi, Scarlett. Welcome. Elma. Hi, Elma. Honey. Hey, honey. You're most welcome. Thank you so much. Arya. Hi, Arya. Welcome, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Conrad is here. Welcome. Okay, Exton. Hi, Exton. Eleney. Welcome. Thank you so much. Lickmuck is here. Hi. Okay, here is yours. Thank you so much for joining. Edina. Edina. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining, dear. Hina is here. May. Hi, May. Mika is here. Welcome. Hulma. Hi, Hulma. How are you? Parveen. Hi, Parveen. Welcome. Jules. Hi, Jules. Merit. Merit. Welcome, Merit. Noor. Hi, Noor. Okay, Sophia. Sophia is here. Hi, Sophia. Ligma. Hi, Ligma. I'm Afani. Thank you so much. What is your name? Okay. Sorry. L I L I A. Okay, here's yours. May is here. Sienna, your name was done. Okay, here is yours again. If you want a screenshot of your name is done at 31 minutes of the life. Rosa, welcome. Cosmic. Cosmic. Can you see my comment? Of course. What is your name? Hi, Megan is here. Welcome. Okay, Claire is here. Welcome. Hi, Lagan. Welcome back. How are you? Here is yours. D1 is here. Hi, D1. How are you? Sarat. Sarat. Welcome. Chloe. Hi, Chloe. Daisy. Hi, Daisy. Welcome. I'm good too. What about you? Thank you for asking. Buddha. Carla. Thank you so much for subscribing. What is your name? Nelly is here. Samira. Hi. Ali. Hey, Ali. Oh, so sad to hear, bro. The single life is best life. Ariana is here. Hi. Basma. Hi, Basma. Welcome. Arely. Arely is here. Hi, please me. What is your name, dear? Narela. Hi, Narela. Jules. Hi. Okay, Donna is here. Hi, Donna. Welcome. I can sometimes hear it whistle. What? Your name is Whistle or you're talking about my voice? Donna is here. Okay, Charlotte. Charlotte is here. Okay, now I got your point. Hi, Andres. Welcome. Welcome, Andres. Let me adjust this first. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Please double tap on your screen to like the live and don't forget to subscribe. Okay. Now it's alright. Okay, Moon. Hi, Moon. Welcome. Hi, Sana. Nadine is here. Hi, Nadine. John. Hi, John. Seidner. Welcome. Axton. Okay, your name is Axton. Welcome, Axton. How are you? Hi, Alison is here. Another Alison. Welcome, Alison. How are you? Kelia. Ellen. Hi. Welcome. Becky. Becky. Santiago. Welcome, Santiago. Oh, you're most welcome. Thank you so much. Caesar is here. Maria, welcome. Jackie. Hi Jackie, here is yours, Anna. Hi Anna, Amina. Hi Amina, welcome. You're most welcome to meet you lot, dear. Thank you so much. Monis is here. Hi Sarah, welcome. Thank you. You're most welcome. Anaya, Rebecca. Hi Rebecca, welcome. Foxy. Hey Foxy, how are you? Here is yours, TAIA. Hi. Hey Emma. Hi Emma. Welcome. Yay. Hey listener, Heather is here. HADELL. Welcome. Who's next? Naja. Welcome, Naja. Ifat is here. Hi Ifat. Eddie. Hi Eddie. Welcome. Lina is here. Oni. Hi Oni. Martina. Martina. Welcome. Here is yours. Okay, Chelsea is here.